Hello again to another agricultural reaction. Today we will be watching This Plant is Dangerously Addictive. And it's one of my favorite flowers. And it's from Animalogica. So let's just watch stuff about Poppy.
This is one of the world's most ancient crops that has been in use since before we even recorded history. This plant seed may harmlessly adorn your morning bagel, its flowers may bring a pop of color to your garden, but its milk is at the heart of one of today's major health crises. This is the opium poppy.
Hey, I'm Tasha the Amazon, and you're watching Floralogic. Papaver somniferum, otherwise known as the opium poppy or bread seed poppy, is as essential for humanity as it is deadly.
The opium poppy is a self-pollinating annual that grows to be up to 1.5 meters tall. It belongs to the Papaveraceae family, a group of over 800 flowering plant species spread over 44 genera, most of which are herbaceous, but with a few woody shrubs and some small tropical trees mixed in to keep it interesting. Most species of this family are popular garden flowers with beautiful blooms, ranging from white to pink and red to orange or purple and
California
yellow.
poppy.
The tiny seeds of these plants share a common dispersal method. They are shaken out by the wind through holes in the top of their dried seed capsules.
They look
People have been purposely planting poppies for a very, very long time. Since even before recorded history, humans have known the power of the poppy.
There is plenty of evidence of opium poppy cultivation all over Europe, the Mediterranean, and West Asia as far back as 6000 BCE during the Neolithic era. This abundance of evidence actually makes it harder to pinpoint the exact location of first cultivation, but scientists believe that the opium poppy is native to the Anatolian Peninsula, or Mesopotamia, which is now modern-day Turkey, Iraq, and Kuwait. At first, the seeds were just used as a food source, but around 1500 BCE, the ancient Greeks made note of the drowsing effect of this plant.
Somniferum, in fact, means sleep-bringing in Latin.
The poppy family is lactiferous. This may sound like a way of saying awesomely milky, but lactiferous actually means that they produce natural latex. This latex is either clear, colored, or white in
I did always knew about the fact that the poppy, you can do some drugs, like opium is coming from poppy and things like that, but I never really knew how it's made. I thought there was seeds
like
involved.
the latex of the opium poppy. Plant latex is a sap that's stored in tube-like network structure called lenticifer, made up of highly specialized cells all over the plant, except in the seeds.
When lacerated, the lenticifer leaks latex. How's that for some alluring alliteration?
The compounds in the latex act as a natural
lovely
defense
poppy in the
against
bay.
microbes and insects. The drugs heroin, morphine, and codeine are also derived from this latex.
Both the food and pharmaceutical industries harvest their wares from the same part of the plant, the seed capsule.
For the opioid, the latex is harvested 5 to 10 days after the petals have fallen off, while it's still unripe. Timing is everything. If harvested too early, the latex is watery, and too late, and it starts to lose its potency. Once dried, the latex turns from milky white to deep brown, and it's about 10% morphine. It's this latex that is the basis for a host of opioid drugs.
If left to fully mature, the plant forms poppy seeds inside the capsules, which can be harvested for yummy, yummy snacks.
Since the seeds form after the latex,
Did they
it was
really look
thought
like?
that
I don't
poppy
think they
seeds
look
did
like
not
that from.
contain any
Or
opioid
this might be a
alkaloids.
different type of.
That was until the late
Poppy
70s
that I
when it was
know.
discovered you could fail
Or
a blood
this
urine
is just
test
really
after consuming
macro.
poppy seed bread.
Okay.
It turns out that while poppy seeds themselves don't contain opiates, they become contaminated with morphine from the capsules during harvest.
Most opioids are removed during processing, but some always remain. Convicts on parole are sometimes encouraged to avoid poppy seeds altogether to prevent false positive drug tests.
Traces of opioids from poppy seeds can remain in your pee for 48 hours or more. So if you're having a drug test, you might want to skip that poppy seed bagel.
Dried poppy latex contains 2 kinds of opium alkaloids. One type that includes morphine, codeine, and thebaine acts on the central nervous system. These alkaloids are powerful pain-relieving narcotics and are what make opium so dangerously addictive. The other kind, which includes papaverine and noscapine, are antispasmodic, working to relax smooth muscles, which are the ones that can't be controlled by conscious thought, like those in the digestive system.
Poppy products like morphine and codeine are essential in hospitals for pain relief. But did you know that poppy seeds themselves are also used in medicine?
The poppy seed test checks if there is an abnormal connection between the colon and the bladder. The patient is fed poppy seeds and are then checked for the next 2 days to see if one pops up in their pee.
Who knew there was more than one way for poppy seeds to show up in your urine?
While useful
Not
in
me.
medicine, The darker side of the opium poppy is, of course, the illicit drug heroin. In 1898, it was discovered that morphine treated with the chemical compound acetic anhydride would yield heroin, a drug that is 4 to 8 times more potent than morphine, and that much more addictive, too. Synthetic opioids that mimic the effect of heroin, like methadone and Demerol, were developed in the 1930s.
These opioids hijack the receptors in the brain that suppress pain and enhance mood, giving users the highly addictive feeling of bliss.
If too much is consumed, in the case of an overdose, the receptors are flooded and block the brain from completing essential functions like breathing. That is why opioids are so deadly and have turned into such a major health crisis today.
For instance, black opium, though sometimes injected, is usually smoked. 5 or 6 puffs. A dream world beckons. Reality is left behind. But problems aren't solved.
Delicious, decorative, and dangerous. Poppies are truly the triple threat of the plant world. So what should we talk about next? Drop me a suggestion in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every Friday.
That was cool. Really well done as well. Hello. And yeah, so like I said, poppy is one of my favorite flowers, if not the favorite flower. And I do like poppy seeds as well on anything. Yep. Never had to take the drug. Never had the need for that. Never been in hospital that I had to take anything like big, massive, like a really strong painkiller as well. Hopefully never gonna have to be in hospital to be able to take it. Or need to take it. Not able, but need to take it. So yeah. What you think about poppy? Do you like poppy seeds on your bagel? Or in the bread? Or what else do I like? Poppy seed roll. A very famous Polish cake. I really, really like it. Any type of poppy seed cake in Poland. Yeah, one of my favorite cakes. And poppy seed cheesecake as well. I might find some, I'll try to find some pictures and put them in here. So maybe I just should make some, there you go, I'll put them over here. Poppy seed roll, poppy seed cheesecake, poppy seed cake. There you go. Alright? No, so thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye!